Hello, everyone. I am so excited to be here. I'm going to be interviewing the amazing owner of Medorable Sweets. She is more amazing than her company name. Her name is Medora. I want to introduce you and show you all of what her company does. It's quite amazing. So, with no further ado, let me introduce her. Hi, Medora. How are you?
I'm good, love. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for joining us here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
So am I. I want to know all about your business. Can you tell me what do you do?
I am Medorable Sweets. I am a one-stop shop for everything sweet. So I take care of birthday cakes, cupcakes, cake pops, cookies, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, pretty much everything sweet that you could think of.
That is fabulous. I love nothing more than some sweets. So
Trust me.
thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
But then that leads me to my next question. What made you get into this?
Okay, so I loved being in the kitchen and I was super like artistic as a child. Like I loved creating like arts and crafts and painting and drawing. Like that was just me. I was forever in the kitchen with my mom. And if I wasn't doing that, I was drawing and painting my life away. And then I took culinary classes through high school. And then I started to, as I was taking like art classes, I was so interested in the both and I couldn't decide which I wanted to do more. And then baking ended up being like a happy medium for me because I'm still in the kitchen, but I have that like creative aspect. You know what I mean? So I found out that, yeah, baking was my little like getaway. Like it became like a little thing that I love to do just to like de stress and, just be in my own little world. And then I turned into a little business.
Well, honestly, they always say that's the best thing you can do. Follow your passion
Mm-hmm.
and do what you love.
Exactly. But yeah, it's been great.
Can we talk about what is the thing that people are knocking down your door for? What are you most popular for?
My grazing boxes, I feel like have been really popular. Like I get those every single week. Like there is no week that goes by that I don't do these little boxes. So grazing boxes started a couple of years ago, and it's very similar to charcuterie.
Yeah.
So it's like a little bit of everything in a box. Looked really pretty, but I decided to do that with desserts. So I put like cupcakes in there. There's a donut. You get like a little bottle of alcohol,
Mm.
chocolate covered treats like chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered strawberries, stuff like that. And a nice little arrangement for it to look like a certain spread. Do you know what I mean? So people choose colorways or themes. Like I did an engagement one once, and he put like the ring in the box, and she opened it. It was like a whole thing really cute.
That's
People
super
do
cute.
gender reveals like that.
So
Party
really,
or
you can use it for any occasion.
anything. And they're so cute, right? And you can make them so personable. I did like relationship ones where they put like their little cute relationship pictures on the cupcakes. It was so cute. Right?
Oh,
My heart.
right. Can you tell us then, how do people get a hold of you? What is the best way that they can both see your products, see what you do, other than right here?
Instagram. Instagram.
Okay.
That's so great to me. It's a great place for me to post my content, and people can also get a hold of me via email. There's like a little attachment where you can just go straight to my email if you're on my Instagram. Other than that, I am working on a website, hopefully to get that running once lockdown is kind of over and I'm up taking orders again. But yeah, Instagram.
Amazing. What did you do before this? Like, have you always known this is the direction you wanted to go in?
No, not really. I did. So I started off by taking 2 years of culinary management in college. And then after that, I took a postgrad in baking. And I was just like, okay, so now I really need to decide, like, which one do I want to do more? And then I was working like in and out of restaurants and bakeries, kind of just like dipping my toe in everywhere to see which I like enjoy more. And then, yeah, baking just ended up winning eventually over time.
Here is what I think is my last question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the thing that you eat most that is not on your menu, but it's your like secret passion?
It's not on my menu, but people have ordered it. People have asked me, they're like, do you do like little things like this? And it's so simple, and you're probably gonna laugh, but they're chocolate chip cookies.
Mm.
I love cookies. Like I don't really have a feel for tasting. I mean, sorry, I don't have a feel for cake anymore. I don't have a feel for cupcakes anymore just because I've been making it for so long. But I am a cookie connoisseur. Like I love me some good chocolate chip cookies. And I don't really like advertise them, but if people ask me, they're like, "Can you make me like just some cookies?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, I'd love to." Please.
Oh,
So I'm thinking about it in the future of adding it onto the menu and having like an assorted box of cookies just because I love making them. I love eating them. They're like my go-to guilty pleasure. So I'm thinking about it in the future. See if everybody likes the recipe.
I go insane for
I'll send
cookies.
you a box and you could be my taste tester.
God, I will never get to my revenge body, but I'll still,
Okay.
I'll get those cookies. I'm totally into it. So I have to know, because I'm in the same boat. Being an entrepreneur, what is one of your biggest challenges?
I think knowing when to stop for a little bit of time, a little bit of Medora time. I feel like being an entrepreneur, and I feel like most entrepreneurs understand that like we have to set business hours for ourselves as well. And me being the person that I am, I want to make everybody happy. I want to take on all the last minute orders, even though I know I shouldn't because I'm already swamped and I'm already not going to sleep, but I'm going to do it anyway. So just learning how to set those business hours for myself, learning when to be like, all right, Medora, like you're a one-man show. This is all you can handle. Don't take on anymore. And just like listening to myself because it's usually like an internal struggle.
Yeah.
And I'm like fighting. Like I got an angel and a devil on my shoulder, and one saying, take the order, you'll be fine. And the other one's just like, no, like don't do it. You know your limits. And then just trying to find that balance. It's been a little bit of a challenge, but I think I'm getting better at it.
Well, congratulations. And yeah, it's always kind of like a seesaw. So
Mm-hmm.
I definitely empathize and sympathize with you. Can we talk a little bit more about that? What would be considered as a last minute order? Like, how long do you need? Tell me. Like, obviously, someone could still come to you and be like, hey, listen, I know this is last minute.
Mm-hmm.
What would you humor me? But tell me what goes into your process and what helps you function day to day.
Mm-hmm. So I've taken orders up to like it's 6 p.m. and I need it by 10 in the morning. And depending on what the order is, I will do it more than likely. A lot of things require time to set, time to dry properly in order for them to be applied to the cake. Like it's a really long process that I feel like a lot of people don't actually take in. Like after I bake a cake, it needs to cool for a certain amount of time. I can't just ice the cake right away. And then after it's cooled properly, I ice it. And then that needs to set. So I put it in the fridge or the freezer. So it solidifies a little bit. It's a little bit easier to work with. After that comes out, then I start decorating it. And then depending on what the decoration is, there are certain things that I have to make like a week beforehand. Like let's say I'm working with some fondant and I need to make a makeup brush. And I make it, it needs to set like I'll glue certain pieces together. It needs to set, it needs to harden in order for it to look realistic and in order for it to either stand up or lie down a certain way that I want it. So it's like a whole, every time I get an order, I go through, okay, on Monday, I have to do this. On Tuesday, I have to do this. And I write down like little steps that I have to do for that one particular order. So imagine that times like 15.
So at very least, ideally, you might need like 24 hours.
Yeah, depending on what it is. Like there are certain times where I'm like, okay, this won't be possible. Sometimes I have to tell them what is possible within that time span that they need it. Because at the end of the day, like I want to help you out, but this is all I'm capable of doing. These are kind of like your options if I can't fulfill what they came looking for originally. So I do try to give them at least a couple options instead of saying, oh, no, like this isn't possible. That way they're not
Okay,
empty handed. You know what I mean?
absolutely. So the bottom line to this is clients, potential clients, still reach out, still support
Yeah.
local, but just know, be a little flexible in
No
what you're
time. I
hoping
usually say about 1 to 2 weeks, depending on how busy I am. But usually I'll still take it, even if it is last minute, just because, it's a good experience. I feel bad saying no, like I really do.
We're working on a dream.
We are.
Absolutely. So I know you said if people are looking to get a hold of you,
Mm-hmm.
Instagram's the best way to do it.
Instagram and email, yeah, for sure.
What is your email?
My email is medorablesweets@gmail.com. It is located in my Instagram as well. But those are the best ways to contact me if you want to place an order. I don't take any orders via DM. I just feel like it's easier to keep everything organized via email. So if you do want to order anything, email me, please and thank you.
Amazing. Last question.
Mm-hmm.
When someone orders from you,
Mm-hmm.
are we picking up? Are we dropping off? What is the protocol?
So before COVID, I was doing deliveries, because like I didn't see an issue in it. But now since COVID happened, I do pick up from the door, and I do let them know like, okay, wear a mask. And if you're not comfortable with me like giving it to you, I can leave it on the doorstep. Like you just let me know what's comfortable. I do like to be there when they are picking it up rather than leaving on a doorstep, just so they can check it. They can tell me like, okay, it's perfect, or oh, this is missing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't
Yep.
want somebody to take something home and then get home and be like, I wish like this was here, or this was there. You know what I mean? Because then I can't do anything about it. And yeah, just double check with them, but make sure they're happy before they leave. So I do try to be there for the process. I'll obviously keep my distance, but delivery will definitely be an option once things are a lot more safe.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for spending your time with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's my pleasure. Guys, as always like, comment, and share. Check out her Instagram. She does amazing work. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.